We got weird friends when they like flying around crash scenes and scarab explosions, looking at guys' testicles rubbing against rocket launchers. But, all is good. I suppose there's nothing you can do. And, oh, that, congratulations, you found one chick. I didn't think you had to fondle each and every person to find the area you were looking for. Even though it's just pixels and stuff, I guess, have fun, have at it. But, so we started this campaign originally planning on doing the flying dumpster, and he insisted on getting an anti-air wraith at the first wraith you come across. It's like 5 minutes into the mission, and we were just gonna do this on easy, blow through the mission, get to the flying dumpster, and we get to this section and realize, oh hey, there's more air wraiths. Why not start a wraith battle? So for about 20 minutes we were just sitting here, a little more than 20, but we were sitting here having one person start on one side, the other on the other, and just back and forth, tons of wraith fights. And near the end I had a little bit of fun, I guess you could call it, but I mean, this was just a pretty fun time, and I figured I should probably upload it. Maybe. But he's insisting on watching it again, so I figured didn't catch it earlier, why not catch it now? So I'll just sit back, be quiet, and let you enjoy.
AA Wraiths have been neutralized. Stand by. Something big closing in on your location. Press down. Getting closer. Scarab. Now while it's down. Find a way inside.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few pelicans.
One more target, Chief. Covenant AA going down as Lord Hook can start his attack run. target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a... Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun. Take it down and Lord Hook can start start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few Pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few Pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few Pelicans.
One more.
Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few Pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Security. Well done, Chief. I'm sending in a few Pelicans.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Okay, so this is the special moment I was talking about when I have extra fun. What it was is I decided I'm done with the Anti-Air Wraiths. Play this at real time, not fast forward. But I decided I'm just going to try to kill him on foot. And this takes me a long time. I mean, I tried so many different things to get to kill him. No matter how many nades I hit him with, he just would not die. And eventually he's like, you know what, I'll let you go. And I said, no, I want to keep this going. So he's like, okay, I'll just start shooting you. He raped me before I got 10 feet. Anyways, so I don't know what I was thinking, but I ended up having a lot of fun on this. I mean, I really had to try to design a path that I could go to get close, but yet still stay alive and try to find and scavenge weapons to actually be able to destroy him, because clearly a carbine isn't going to kill an anti-air wraith. But yeah, I forgot to mention a couple little bullfights we had in there, but that was those were pretty epic. Oh, right here, he decided he'd let me go, and I tried to get up and grab the rocket pod, and he's like, oh shit, no. And so he started just laying out on me. He caught me in the nick of time. But this was torture. But yeah, I was sitting there laughing the entire time. It was so much fun. I mean, it was a challenge. I mean, challenges are fun. I prefer challenges over just easiness. I mean, I'd rather play a campaign through Legendary instead of easy and then just running through the entire thing like Ryan here. But I forgot to mention I was the Arbiter throughout the whole thing. But yes, as you can tell. And it was just right here, I think it was. Was it right here when he decided to let me go? Yeah, right here. And then about right there, he realized what I was doing. and I was just hoping to dear holy Jesus right here he wouldn't notice or he wouldn't hit me. And I don't know what he did or how he would miss me. I mean, he should have known I was gonna go with the elevator, but so I was a little derpy at the top of this elevator. It's been a while since I was on this mission, and I fell off the back, and I was so scared that I was gonna die. I mean, I literally like yelled out, "Oh my God!" And he had to remind me that you don't take as much falling damage in this. And I was thinking it was fully automatic, so if you were wondering why there was a pause between the first few shots, that's probably why. And I decided to jump, and hey, you take falling damage, unlike you said. But by now,
Why did you think you do?
well, I hit him like twice, and then I saw this. I'm like, yes, I can use this. And I'm just trying to find a way I can get around without him noticing me. But of course, I got that little name tag over me, so there's no way in hell I'm getting around him. So I just try to move up rock by rock and hope to dear holy Jesus I get him. And by now I've got 2 shots max in this pistol, and it's just like, oh, there's one. How is he not hitting me? Oh my God, such a letdown. And I was legitimately like so upset over that because that was the first time I actually stood a fighting chance, and he just went and shit on it. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what he did there. He started going forwards. I don't know if he like did he not realize I went behind you or
Oh, no, I knew you did. I was just trying
oh, so he was just driving off figuring he'd give me a
to.
chance.
Here it comes.
And here I find a rocket and a plasma pistol, and I figure best chance I've had so far. I gotta try to make use of it. And well, I'll tell them that when we get up there, but I spend the longest time just trying to find a really good way to get up there, and it was hard. It was hard. I mean, if you're trying to approach an anti-air tank with a plasma pistol without any tracking because it's not an enemy, you have to try to know where he's going. It's harder to shoot than landing a single one of the anti-air shots. I mean, this thing flies slowly, and you have to sit there and charge up. And right here, I was like, oh my God, I was so upset because I didn't think I'd be able to make it back to the pipe. And I just don't know which way to go. I heard him shoot, so I figured I should probably try to dodge. And I was just hoping to God I could get through that little hole, and I just barely squeezed through. And by now, that was a stupid move on my part. I regretted it as soon as I reached about here. And I got behind this rock, and I'm just sitting there trying to keep him, or the rock, right in the middle of him so he doesn't have any room to hit me. And I don't know why he's not shooting for the ground right behind the rock. That would have killed me instantly. But, I mean, he's shooting uphill, so it's not like there's too much to go. And I land the luckiest rocket here. I mean, supposedly he derped out, but I just think he's seen the rocket and plasma pistol to his left, my right. So he started moving opposite direction, and I just don't think he's seen my rocket coming through the horde of his bullets, which is a downfall. But oh, you saw it? You saw it?
See it.
So you're just admitting that you suck, and you just got owned
Yeah,
by a guy with a rocket launcher.
I derped out.
Okay,
I
you
derped
derped out. You derped out. Okay, but overall, this was just a lot of fun. I mean,
Now
we're
going-
definitely yeah, we're definitely doing it again, and he's trying to set up another game to go and do a flying dumpster and some more anti-air tank fights, and we'll probably end up doing the fights in the tanks first, so that
No,
we
we're going.
well
Actually, let's go with the fights first.
we'll probably do the fights first, just because once we get out of the tanks, they're going to be gone for good, and then we'll have to go through it again. But I lost my train of thought there. But either way, we're going to be doing both of them, so we'll just let us start getting. Actually, should we just record this live
Let's do it.
or record it live? Okay, so you'll be
Wait.
so we'll be seeing